Hey all, this is another part of the night challenge. I don't know what part this is, if it is part 7 or 8 or whatever, you know it is, but yeah. So I mean, not all parts have been lengthy, of course. There have been like 1 minute, one part that was like only like 33 minutes or something like that, you know, and stuff like that, so, you know, that's something to always think about, you know, and stuff like that, but yeah. Now, of course, I'm not always gonna do parts, you know, or videos and stuff like that, you know, because, yeah. We are gonna skip the beats about fight, even though I feel we could probably start the beats about fight, especially since we do have... We only have one resist dark though, so we would have to wait with using the resist dark thing and stuff like that. Yes, we would be very reliant probably on more X damage, most likely. So yeah, we can save here as well, so yeah. We need to go through the other way, because basically what we need to do is we need to get into where the caves are as quickly as possible. Now the main problem though is that at night we know what the 2 drops are already. We know that one of them is platinum male, and we know that the other drop is the jewel knuckle. And the jewel knuckle is not that great. I mean, it is good, you know, for a fist weapon and stuff like that, and it is from a knight, so, you know, like you can use it and stuff like that. But then the question is like, is it gonna be like, oh, defeat Galmoth, now you unlock the shop or whatever, right? Like, or the shopkeeper is impressed, like, oh, you killed Galmoth, oh, ho, ho. You know, and stuff like that, like. Keep in mind that they will deal more damage the more your health is, basically, pretty much. Mystic Pendant? Yes. And the Gremlin will always be... I mean, they are not really that annoying when you have the correct weapons, like that's the thing, right? And if you have the thing that absorbs fire, then it's just lonely, it's just free healing. I forgot what was here, by the way. I really hate it how they can put it down a bunch of these like off screen and stuff that. And life max ups. Life max ups are always going to be important, of course. Yeah. Especially considering our level. Keep in mind that yes, we have been a bit unlucky with certain things. Not everything, of course, has been unlucky, so to speak. Yeah, this is really annoying. Because every time we jump into something, because they are very well placed. But I don't care really about the damage there, it's just, you know, it's just a bit silly. Imagine if we had less armor and we took even more damage here and stuff that, like, you know, that would be bad. This is not the breakable one, it's the next one. Why do they have to put in the gremlins combined with her? Keep in mind that I believe that that's holy damage that she causes. I think it's holy damage. So if you have holy mail, that's good. There is no circuit that absorbs holy though, I don't think there is. Maybe there is. No, I don't think cold circuit is holy absorption. Hot maxed up, and this is just where the katana is, the other one, right? Yeah, the other one is just where the katana is. I forgot what was here. Let's kill the fire demon. High potion, yeah, that's good. High potion is very useful. Now you might say, oh, they just go back to first castle. Right, we might have to do that as a grind eventually and stuff like that, but that depends on luckily SoTN doesn't do a lot of damage. Oh, whoa. He just lucky landed in like that. He went to the floor, he came out of nowhere lightning fast, and the kick truck noticed his cowboy ass. Oh, that's Mama Prism, right? Yeah. And sometimes it's funny when they just like come like in full speed like that. There is a save there. Yeah, let's do the save. We have a little bit over 400 health now, which is good as well, but yeah. Now yes, there are like, I do think that there are some rock knights, if I remember correctly, that aren't where the plants are. Which is going to be very useful, by the way. But that's versus dark, that's actually very good. Yeah, you just run away from them, even though they might end up turboing. Good. We made it. We made it, Calhoun. We made it. Jack of bones. But then there's a save here, which we don't really need to use. You just need to go it on the map. I definitely want to though get the teleporter, because you know, in case we need to go back to here and stuff that, because still getting the holy sword would be nice to do and stuff that. Now of course we do need to kill Beelzebub, the Lord of the Flies, if we want to get the thing. Yeah. Of course, if we want to go back the other way, basically to Outer Wall, we could do it via that way, via the Forbidden Route. Because that might be an easier option. Is this gonna still be life max up? Yes. All life max ups are very important. And there is quite a lot we missed in the first castle as well. Just because we didn't get the holy symbol and stuff that, and we didn't get the Merman statue. Bird! You could have called this game Bird versus Camel, and no one would have argued with you. Bird! Okay. Game? Writing down there wasn't any of the... There's a pot roast and flying through with the bat. Zooming into wolf. Walking through with wolf. Boink. And now it should be open. And open. Circle Opal and Beryl Circuit. I always thought that it should have been something as well, you know, and stuff like that. But anyway, that's Beryl Circuit, of course. Så kan jag bygga burst by lighting damage, except we're not gonna use that. Now, sadly, of course, these riders here, basically, the wall riders are counted as quote-unquote undead riders. They're not quote-unquote knights, sadly. Although I don't remember if they had any drops, but yeah. But I'm pretty certain there were knights here, right, that you could face that were on their own, that were not with the whole, you know, other things. Now we're in the games again. Let's go to the left so we can get the Alucard shield, just, you know, get some cave trolls along the way. Get some more cash, of course, obviously. Now, we haven't spent a lot in the shop, of course. We only spent that 3,000 gold on the thing. And this is where the Dark Octopus are, or not the best room for that. So we might end up actually farming that room, but we will see, because we don't need to farm for a long time, I don't think. And yes, I'm not gonna bother exploring up there until we get like the holy symbol. So it's the Alucard shield. We have actually missed picking up the Alucard mail and stuff that, because that we could have done in the where Akmalan 2 is. In that area. That's where you pick up the armor. As you can see, they do take a lot of hits and stuff that, so, you know, it's a little bit scary to do the octopus grind, especially if you don't have very, very high armor. Alright, they bleed too. Careful, bleed. Yeah, it's scary, again, as I said, it's scary to switch into this. Because we only have... Yeah, that was not very good. I didn't want to take that damage there. That was very, very bad. And this is gonna be the Osafune here at the waterfall. To the left is where the Osafune is. Tak. I use the metal again. I don't know, there might be, you know, that we maybe missed kill certain enemies in the previous run and stuff that, but yeah. Okay, we need a different strategy to actually get through this and stuff that, and let's use up the sushi. That's almost maximum. That is probably going to be the only way that we can do this. Okay, and we have 2 dynamites left. Two dynamites left, we need to remember that. Oh, he's on his own. Is he the only Rock Knight on his own? This Rock Knight is also on his own, this Rock Knight is also on his own. Is this just a corridor full of Rock Knights on their own? No, that's where one of them are. Okay. So there is a passage here with some lonely rock knights. That is gonna be the farm that we're gonna have to do. We farm these rock knights, and then there's one more. No, so one rock knight in here. You could technically use farm this single rock knight over and over again, but there's one in here. There's two in here. 1, 2, 3, right? Don't get hit by him, damn it. Okay, so there's 3 in there. There's 3 in there. So there's 3 total if you count in this one and then the other one. I mean, this one is safe and this one is gonna die immediately because you're hitting the thing that he's having. Which is just, can we do this on this guy? You will knuckle at least. Yeah, you will knuckle is stronger than Chakram, so it's stronger than Murder Master and it's stronger than the, not the Claymore, but you know, you will knuckle it strong. Okay, so I feel like this grind is not gonna take long. But of course the Jewel Knight is, or the Jewel Knight, the Jewel Knuckle is not gonna be enough though. I mean, the Jewel Knuckle is a good step. And again, as I've said, the Jewel Sword would also be like loud and stuff like that, but you know, the thing that we really need to do, that is the big important thing here, is the armor. Because the armor is going to be crucial. Because we're going to go from 16 armor to 23 in armor once we get the platinum mail to drop from them, then you will allow to be using the platinum mail when it happens. And of course the thing that kills it is when you hit the rock, that's what happens. Because that also kills it, because it's coded to work exactly the same thing as the bomb works, and that it explodes and the whole rock knight explodes if you take out the bomb and stuff like that, so yeah. Now they do give pretty decent XP as well, you know. Like the rock knights are probably one of the best for XP. If you don't want to kill the more powerful knights near Dracula. So yeah. So I mean, there's 3 knights that we're technically killing within a pretty short span. I mean, not the best thing in the world, but you know, what do we have? Alright, we have 3 circles, we have 2 opals, we have 1 diamond, we have 1 garnet, 1 aquamarine. And we of course haven't picked up all the stuff either. There are some good stuff that we have obviously skipped, so yeah. Of course, then yes, the platinum mail will be huge, and I believe the platinum mail is a more common drop. Or maybe not, maybe you will knuckle is a more common drop. And the platinum mail is a rare drop. It is so hard to see sometimes though if it drops from this guy, because of where the text shows up. You can of course turn off that, by the way, you can turn off so the name doesn't display. I don't get hit by that. That would be really bad. Right, so we're lucky that we farmed, that we got that many dynamite, because otherwise we would have been stuck there. We would have not been able to go that way, because keep in mind that we don't have the, we of course don't have the, we don't have the, what do you call it, we don't have the power of mist, so there's no way we would have gotten past them otherwise. Maybe bat would have worked, but still probably not, so that's the thing, like if you don't have power of mist, this section completely sucks ass. Unless you're doing a casual run, because if you're doing a casual run, you're most likely just going to be wearing whatever your highest armor is. You're most likely going to be having Twilight Cloak, You're gonna already have all the card mail at this point. I wonder if that green thing would have dealt damage to you if it touches you there. Rock Knight. Not to be confused with Rook Knight. Staying up there, by the way, is where we need to go into the going and face off against death. And of course, does the platinum mail that? Oh yeah, it doesn't do damage to us. Wow, that thing follows you that far. The thing that it throws out there, it did try to attack me there. That is weird. I don't know what the chance is for the platinum mail to drop, by the way. I don't know the exact percentage, but yeah, but I mean, it didn't take a long time on the other file, and I'm pretty certain that we did not use the Ring of Arcanas there at that point either. But then there's no boss that is a knight in this, which is weird, right? There is no boss that is a knight. Which is very weird. Because you could, this should be allowed, like all the stuff that is in Castle Keep should be allowed because of it being a castle and stuff that, you know, like that is an argument some people could use and stuff that's, yeah. Now we're level 40 of course and stuff that, so that's pretty decent. But yeah, what has been really bad is not having been allowed to use any cloak and stuff that. Now you might say, if you could type the description of a knight, for example, if there was a knight that said, oh, this knight guards the forest or whatever, then, you know, like that could be something that could make sense. And of course we got the Unicorn there as well, so yeah. And we're gonna move this up here, and we're gonna move this up here as well, so yeah. Because those are ventilation drops that you can get as well, so yeah. And I'm pretty certain that's it for drops. So that makes us have 23 defense from having this. And I think that's almost all the drops that we can possibly get in this round. The only thing we're missing is Holy Sword, we're missing the Holy Sword, we're missing the S-Stock, we're missing the Dual Sword. And I think that's pretty much it. I just need to make sure that we kill these. Okay, so what, how many bosses left? Right, there is quite a few bosses, because we have, you know, we have defeated all bosses, so, you know. We will probably not go into the catacombs though, so, because there's not really much reason to, unless we want to go and get Poison Cloud, or the Grass Cloud. Of course, getting the teleporter would be nice to reach, actually. The teleporter would definitely be nice to reach. Then for the master. It doesn't do that much damage, death. I want to make sure that we have some hearts left. There we go. I have only 41 here. I'm glad. Now we only have one more bad relic to go. 1, 2, 3, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And it's the strength one that he gives the thing. I wonder if the fairy comments on the switch. Fiery scar. Lol. I think that's just let's go. Something like that. I don't think that it had to do with that. Does he say something similar? No, this is like the chill one. And it's like, okay, like blah blah blah. Wait, let's reset the room and start to see if he comments about it. The boring one. And then this one comes in and be like... Party non-chatty. Party time. Yeah, this will be a good place, by the way, to grind them on the monster fight for bats, but not really, because the bats here are annoying to kill. And this is of course where the Alucard sword is. Now there is nothing, I think, in the floating catacomb route that counts as a knight. There's no knight enemies. It's Alucard sword. Alright, so now we, what's the closest one? Yeah, not that. I think we need to go to this one. Oh, technically that requires us to go to the really dangerous place. I mean, not this place, right? But I mean against the other gods. But they might actually be weak to the actual, you know, the strong thing, you know, and stuff like that. Of course, and then Dark Combo drops immediately. I mean, the luck on this run, man, the luck on this run when you're a knight. When you're a slow moving knight, man, it's just like, you know, like, oh hey man, like it's like, I mean, our luck is only 38, and it's like, we haven't used 8 Singer Ring of Arcana this round, and we're getting just way more lucky with certain things. Just reset the room, basically. Because otherwise that thing might be more dangerous and stuff like that, so yeah. I'm pretty certain that we're going to be able to pick up the whenever to pick up like max life here and some other stuff as well. Max life and max heart. Because we technically only need to go to the left. We still haven't defeated Doppelganger though as well, so yeah. Now you might say that certain weapons could be similar to certain attacks that certain of the knights have and stuff that. I mean, not really, though. I don't think so. But here's the thing, right? I'm thinking about specifically what certain of the descriptions are on certain of the nights, right? If like, okay, would this be allowed? Would this, you know, would this cape be allowed because this knight says this? Because obviously these are just high level quote-unquote armor lords, is what the guardians are. Okay, so that's not good. Du Muramasa deal a lot of damage to you. No, does not. I do allow this just because, you know, because otherwise we would pretty much just die. Which would not be funny. Chakram into access code. Yeah, so you know, and yeah, and the best bet they would probably be to use Evil Sword and have like Evil Sword and Knuckle, or otherwise we would probably have to use Evil Knuckle to actually kill them. So that, like, we have no good ways to actually kill them with the weapons that we have. Now again, if we do a skeleton run, that could be, you know, pretty interesting and stuff said as well. Because a skeleton run would mean, of course, that we would be able to get like the Terminus East from that skeleton. But there are also a lot of skeletons that have different things. The thing is, the Paranthropus, it has giant skeleton in its description and stuff that, you know, so yeah. I'm actually just making sure that we're going here and saving at this save here. We could of course also go and kill Doppelganger and stuff that. And you might say that, I mean, would you allow that, right? Like, should I be allowed Gladius in this run? Right, because now do people know what equipment the Doppelganger has? Because of course this Doppelganger here that you fight in the caverns, that Doppelganger 100% has the Terminus East. I'm pretty certain it has the Terminus East. You might say, oh, why is that a big deal? Why is it a big deal that it has quote-unquote Terminus East? Yeah, it's, you know... Right, please tell me that this is just a path where I can use... Yeah. This is the only time I would allow this to be used here, because navigating to this is annoying to have to untransform and transform and untransform and untransform, you know, and stuff that. It's just, you know, it's just better to do it this way all the way. Kaffe latte all the time, ice on a pancake. I just for you 6 på Marlboro där. And then we got the Nepal here, of course. Because see, right, like I know that on the item description it doesn't read that much, you know, like, oh, standard breastplate or blah blah blah, this about this, you know, and stuff that. But then, right, when it comes to the shop, I start to ask like, oh, should I allow the forest cape to be used? Like, what capes could be argued that you would allow to use on like an item, stuff that. And then, right, there are some simple answers, you know, and stuff that, what stuff you would allow to use. And stuff that a lot of it would be the description of the enemy, right? If there is another description that clearly says like, oh, this enemy is out in the forest, or this knight is out in the forest, specifically in this one guards forests, then, you know, and you could say yes, the one that guards the castle entrance is an owl knight. And you could say that means that you should be allowed. But then also maybe with how certain enemies look, right? Like, oh, if it looks like an enemy has a cloak, you know, then that would be something different. Would I do a sub-weapon run at some point? Maybe. But I don't think that all bosses is killable with sub-weapons, that's the main problem. and stuff that, and then like are all the sub weapons good enough, or like what sub weapons do you have to use specifically, you know, and stuff that, you know. And then it just feels like you would have to like, you know, like, because if you run out on a boss, if you run out of like hearts, then that would be really bad, but yeah. But I'm pretty certain that this trick would work in this version, right? Because it's kind of based on the Saturn version, so, you know. Right, because the trick is basically because it has to do with the fact that it has the quick save functionality. That you start playing as Maria, and then you go and save, right? And then you move the save somewhere else. I think it is that you copy the save, and then you delete it, or you start a new game. Like, you can use the same file, but you can like start with another character, and then you start with the other card, but the game still thinks you're Maria or whatever, right? Because you quick save and stuff that, like, you do the save point with Maria, but then you exit via quick saving or something like that, and then you play a new game and you play as Alucard, and then, you know, you get every single relic pretty much. But yeah, I would actually like to try that out, by the way, because that would be pretty hilarious. And stuff that, because I mean, if that is the case, that would be how you would want to speedrun Alucard and stuff that, like, you know. So life max up. Diamonds. I mean, we haven't gotten all diamonds yet. There's one more diamond left to get. I think it's 3 diamonds in the game, right? That you get in total. Because I said that this was going to be an 90%, but we did of course do way more bosses than we would have ever needed to do and stuff that, but you know. Alright, so this is what this is. I don't care about what's yeah, so this is the stone skull, that's good, that's to the recruited to logbook. Now the question is, do we teleport back to the library after doing the because we don't need to go through the reverse library, there's nothing there really, because the cowardly lion does not count being a knight, sadly. Because that could have dropped those gauntlets. The gauntlets would have been nice for the extra attack. When we get some list here, like max up of course, luck potion, high potion. Let's do this. We are actually gonna go back down after this, by the way, so we can get this to the so we can get the yeah, we're not gonna bother with the save point over there, by the way. That's just to Vlad, so that's gonna be the string plus 10. Yes, string plus 10. And now we have all the Vlad relics. I wonder if that would give us a gun speed choose. Because of the fact of Maria's movement speed and stuff that maybe they like it exists in the code or whatever. Right. I'm pretty certain that you could use technically add it into the code and stuff that I'm pretty certain. With the hidden code, you teleport into reverse library och sen teleport into hidden shop. Detta är alltså typ pancake. Ja, pancake. Alucardo-san. Okay. Yeah, Skeleton Swordsman. And it's not Skeleton Knight. And that's of course a knight. And of course we won't be close to even having all the enemies because we have to keep certain ones. Of course heavily armored knight with time bomb. We still don't know what that dropped to the Plate Lord. Hello, next knight. I know we have gone over all of these before. There's the first doppelganger. Skeleton Warrior. Again, this is called something with the knight in it as well in like other games. Barnyard, okay. Atom with Greatsword. And you could say, oh, if you could figure out what armor they're wearing and stuff that, but you know, it makes no sense trying to figure out that out. Heavily armored undead warrior. But you can see that this guy looks like a knight, yeah, but he still doesn't have knight in the name. You know, and it's, you know. Heavily armored knight. That one is very dark though, but it's not like dark armor. Because the Panatrophes, it says giant skeleton, but I still wouldn't allow it, you know, and stuff like that. You know. Here you can see Hunt's sword, there's one more up from him. Yeah, bomb tossing of a knight. Yeah, rock tossing of a knight. execution over here. Because it says high level armor load on that, and armor load is just, you know. So yeah, and we're missing some enemies of course, quite a few actually. But I'm pretty certain that the shop hasn't changed here. Right, because if we could figure out what they're wearing, you could say that, oh, the purple knight looking thing wears the diamond breastplate because he's heavily armored. Or you could say that these knights wears an iron cuirass or whatever, right? Because, yeah, you know. Now, if there was some actual confirmed lore that oh, hey, like, what is this guy supposed to be wearing? Oh, he's supposed to be wearing this, you know, and stuff that, you know. Or if you could convince that, oh, this guy is wearing this, or he's using this weapon as a backup, or whatever, right? You know, then that could be a thing. And of course, there is no boss that is technically like a. So now the only thing we need to do now is finish the game, finish the final boss. So I mean, we don't really need to kill stuff at all, we can just go. Now, so sadly we have not gotten any head items. Now, I don't know if the plate lord or what the second drop was from the plate lord. Imagine if it's the plate lord and the helm item. I could definitely see that being a thing, that the plate lord is only heavily armored, or it's heavily armored on the head, I think. But yeah, but the plate lord of the iron ball, what else is it? Because I mean, if he would have had a good armor, then that would have made a lot of sense. Right, because I would hate to have to do a second video and stuff that, because yeah. Okay. Now we need to just go to the castle again. And I mean, we do have a close teleport to where the final boss is, so yeah. And we do have some stuff that we are allowed to use, of course. I don't want to spend long here on the inventory just because all of these are viable to use here. All the stuff here. So we have 2 dynamites, we have 2 iron balls we can use on the boss. Technically, our best bet would be to use the Jewel Knuckle. Not on the first thing though. On the first thing we need to use these chakram to have longer range. But on Dracula we want to use the Jewel Knuckle. The main problem though is we have no way to dodge some of his attacks. And I don't know if you could say that, oh, you're allowed to use the quiet cloak or royal cloak or whatever, right? Because, you know. And here there's, like, the only thing that I could think that would be very knight-esque that I would have allowed would have been the steel helm. I don't think the steel helm drops from any enemy. Or whatever, right? Let's just pick up the turfing while we're here. Now I always thought that the turfing was gonna turn into another weapon or something like that, you know. I could get enough kills with it or something. Actually, normally I would not allow the power on mist, but I feel like we need to not make the Dracula fight complete ass and stuff that. Yeah, there are certain attacks you can dodge, but then there are certain attacks, right, that he does that we cannot dodge otherwise. And the thing is just that Dracula usually deals enough damage on his own, you know, and stuff that, so yeah. I think that's too far away. That's not where it is. It's here, isn't there? No, it's over here. Where this is the broken one. There we go. I just needed to adjust it at the very end there. Because imagine, right, if we would have allowed everything that would have been at the castle keep, because this is a castle, like we would have allowed the fire mail, we would have allowed the lighting mail, and stuff like that, you know, and Sword of Dawn and, you know, other stuff. Yeah, so nowadays it's allowed. Well, not really normally, right, but only for that specific fight, really, to be honest. And of course, there were certain bosses that we technically did not need to do. If we would have gone left side, then of course things would have been different. Yeah, but then we wouldn't have had an easy way to get to those knights. The rock knights to get the platinum mail and stuff like that, but yeah. You might say, oh, the holy glasses should be allowed because Maria gave us those. And you know, like, you know, a knight doesn't say no, like a knight has like a code and stuff that, you know, like if she gave them to him and meant for him to use it, yeah, let's, because it's just one more defense, right, and it's just a little bit of intelligence. I would maybe allow the royal cloak as well, but still, you know. That is the... that's the save. Teleport is over here. Yeah, again, we didn't beat Beast above either and stuff like that, so yeah. It is going to be the best because then you skip the having to deal with the guards. So how many defensive stuff do we have, by the way? We have 3 shield potions, which is good. We have, of course, life apples in case we need to. Mana prism, luck potion, smart potion. We don't have a single attack potion then. Nope. Not a single attack potion. We could have picked up some more. I know, I'm pretty certain, but yeah. So yeah, things are gonna get a bit right. I've already talked about the fact that we can use. Knuckle is probably gonna be our best bet. We could of course also, you know. Okay, that's 42 now. And I don't know, maybe this is like really good on Dracula and stuff that, you know, because yeah. Okay, for 1 minute, can we beat Dracula in this time? Is the question. Or maybe the finale will be to try and beat Dracula, right? And if we cannot beat Dracula, maybe I will try first without using the power of mist and stuff that, and if that fails, you know, we end up having to do one more coding session, but we're not gonna do that today. And so that, we're probably gonna need to do that tomorrow then. You might say, oh, this clock should be allowed because of this, like if you know the lore about something, you know, and stuff like that, like. You might say, oh, because of the all-night, as I've said, the fact that there's an all-night at the beginning of the cast, you might say that all-night came from outside or something like that, you know, because that all-night is not there first. And the all-night clearly you can see is not someone that wanted to be evil or whatever, because it looks clearly when he dies that he just disappears and stuff like that, because he showed that he cared for the old and stuff like that. Because you can see certain enemies how they kind of burn and stuff like that, you know, like, you know, when they're going to the other place, you know, and stuff like that, yeah. And do we use the shield potion in the first part of the fight? Do we use the shield potion on the shaft fight is the question. Because we got the smart potion also. Intelligence does affect medical defense, right? Yeah, it does, I think. I think it is 5 damage. Fire potion. Protect him from fire. Shield potion. Smart potion. I know that they don't last a super long time, but I also thought that was something to be that they did. Okay. Let's go, you silly bugger. Oof, ya bugger. I think it also fire, and he also has a lightning attack. Yeah, if I see the lightning, if he gets through the lightning attack, I will do the potion beforehand. The lightning attack is coming. I hope that goes off before we get hit. That's nice. That was clutch. Okay, we might still do this. Now if this of course ends up being a long fight, then that could be something. I forgot to do we have, yeah, we still have a lot of defense. I forgot what elements this guy used, so we're not gonna test yet. Okay, we have the lower defense again, so we're gonna have to probably start another video then. I think we need to raise the luck again, maybe. So sleep potion again. Sleep potion. Into luck potion. Into shield potion. Into luck potion. Into. Do we have a resist that is good? No, we don't.